say for everywhere, it's not just for the UK, because I believe in we are all in one big place. We are living together as brothers and sisters in humanity. Okay, even if you're not Muslim, I'm still concerned for your well-being. Definitely, I'm not for this kind. That so we really hope the world will be better, and I think we must try on it.
What's going to make it better? Religion is causing problems at the moment.
Not always.
Muslims are killing Christians, Christians are killing Muslims.
Yes, and also there are lots of Christians who give charity and lots of Muslims who give charity for the opposite beliefs even. I know there are Christians who give charity to Muslims, and there are Muslims who give charity for Christians. And also there are Muslims and Christians who are fighting one another. So which one you are asking me about?
Well, most people say,
you know what I mean? So
religion just causes war. Look at the way they fight. And religions within each other, Sunni and Shia, are fighting each other.
So if we are all atheists, for example, or if we are all Christians, do you think that that's it? There is going to be no more arguments?
We'd find something else to fight about.
I would tell you, people fight. Egyptian with Egyptian could fight. Muslim Egyptian and Muslim Egyptian could fight because they're competing on a job or something they want to obtain, and fight could start from this. So the thing is, it's not going to be utopia on this planet. As a Muslim, it is part of my belief that we should try our best to make it good. But the ultimate good place to live at is in the hereafter, for the righteous people who done their best to make life good for people on this planet. So you will have this goal which you are trying to achieve now, but it's not achievable, but we can enhance, we can make it better. And if we do this, we'll be rewarded the eternal happiness in paradise. Okay? If we don't do what?
If we're not good people.
If we're not good people, we are under God's decision. He can forgive us, He can punish us. Okay, it's not even because I cannot say, if you are evil, that's it. No, we say in our belief, just in more specific, that because maybe someone was not educated that what he was doing is evil. So it's complicated to say someone definitely is going to go to hell forever. Is difficult position for me as a Muslim to say. But there are people who will be in hell forever. You know what I mean?
If
I
God
believe this
is just God.
Yeah.
Just. What sort of crime would warrant an eternal punishment? Surely you'd have to be infinitely bad in order to be in hell for an infinite amount of time.
Okay. Well, I have been reading about this question lately, and even I've seen some YouTube videos on this. This seems strong argument for those who say about God's punishment. What about God's reward then?
Yeah.
If God is going to so you do not expect infinite eternal reward, because it is according to this is one thing. The second is, we believe those who will be in this bad place for eternity, God spoke about this kind of people that if they come back to life, according to His perfect knowledge, they will do the same thing again, the same evil things again. But God gives them the chance once. Now, if we all finding ourselves, this is in hell and this is in paradise, the one in paradise will say, okay, I'm good, no problem. But the one in hell will say, how you know that I deserve to be here? You have not tested me. So we are in this situation that when the person is in hell, as the Quran says, they will blame no one but themselves.
They'll know that.
Okay, and being in hell, according to the Quran, it will not happen unless for those that clear message has came to them and they decided to rebel on it knowingly.
You don't think it might just
So it is really for those who will be in hell forever. These are the ones who know God, rebel knowingly. And God said about these people, they have done it this way, they are in hell forever. And as they have done it knowingly, if they come back again, they will repeat the same mistake again. So that's it. This is their place for eternity.
You don't think it might just be a scare tactic?
And it is a scare tactic, of course. Yes, God used this because some of us might not be interested in reward, but they will be afraid of punishment.
Shouldn't we just do good because it's good to do?
Well, not everyone is good like yourself, that he will say, I should be good because it's good. Not every one of
I'm
us
saying
like
I'm
this.
perfect, but I've worked in schools. I'm a teacher, and there's the carrot and the stick method, which is do this and you'll get a reward. Don't do it and you'll get a punishment. But really, children and people have to learn that they're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. If I threaten you, I can make you do anything.
I agree
What's
with
the
you.
point?
The way that we do it because we believe in good and we want to be good by ourselves. We are trying to make most of people like this. But reality of life is not perfect all the time. There are things that is, unless you say there is punishment for being corrupt and for example causing disasters happening for others. You know, there are people who cannot resist evil. They want to be rich and to have a Caribbean holiday every year and to have a Mediterranean place to go visit in Spain, for example, every 3 months, and even just living here, there is lots of things you can spend on. Life is big temptation. So not everyone is going to be good enough to hold his standard. Some of us will slip out of the net, definitely. I think you will agree with where I'm coming from. So we're saying to these people, okay, there is a reward and also there is punishment. And in real life, if everyone is left to say, park your car on the road, but please do not block the road, do not block people entrances. If we say to people, just do it by yourself, and we are not saying we're going to put a penalty notice on your windscreen, how the situation will be like in the streets? You know, so our real life reflects that we need the two, the reward and the punishment, with recommendation for that we are people who would like to do good because we are created to be good individuals, you know. So we try our most on this, but also we need to know that it's not really perfect all the time, and we need to find solution for those who are not going to accept this principle.
And that punishment or reward, we won't know about it until the next time.
Well, punishment can happen in this life. It's not necessary it's going to be delayed.
Yeah.
There are evil people who done bad things and they received punishment now.
Also, the prophets were punished or tested.
Well, test is going to happen for everyone. Yeah. The Prophet Muhammad said the most people who are being tested are the prophets, and the closer to the prophets, according to your faith, you're going to be tested. So being tested is not something unusual. Actually, it is part of our existence.
That's a kind of an answer for both. If something bad happens to someone, you can say, oh, he's being punished, or oh, he's being tested.
It depends on who he is. Yeah. Now, if it is someone bad who's done bad things, yeah, and they have an accident, yeah, many people will say, oh yeah, he deserved it. Yeah, no one will sympathize much with them. But if it is a good person, because part of our existence we are to be tested, and test cannot be always bad things. Test can be a good thing. Okay. That, for example, you are rich, you are healthy.
What are you gonna
is this a reward or punishment, according to Islam?
If you're rich and healthy.
Yes.
It could be a test to see what you do with it.
It is the two.
People, yeah.
Because you are rich, you can do whatever you want to do forbidden things. You're healthy, you can move and do it. So this could be something that you're going to regret having it. You would say, oh, I wish I was poor, that I wouldn't go and do these things, that my money allowed me to do it. Or I wish I was sick on that day that I couldn't do it.
Very true, yeah. We don't
so you cannot determine what is the reward or punishment. It is ambiguous, and this is from God's wisdom. You know, that we are not arrogant with what we have.
Natalie, you've made me think.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll do it again
nice to meet you.
Next year.
God willing. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You speak some good